Ever wondered if the sweet things in life are really as sweet as they seem? Let's uncover the sweet truth about sugar and its alternatives. We're surrounded by an array of sweeteners, each promising to deliver that delightful taste we crave. But what exactly are they? And are they as harmless as they seem? Let's start with the basics. Sugar, a carbohydrate found naturally in many foods, comes in different forms. The most common ones we encounter are fructose, sucrose, and glucose. Fructose is the kind of sugar that sweetens our fruits, while sucrose, or table sugar as we know it, is a combination of both glucose and fructose. Glucose, on the other hand, serves as the body's primary source of energy. Each of these sugars has its own unique structure, and the way our bodies metabolize them can vary greatly. Sugar has a reputation as being bad for you, but is it really? In moderation, sugar is an essential part of our diet, providing energy and aiding in various bodily functions. However, overconsumption can lead to an array of health issues such as obesity, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. The problem lies in our tendency to overindulge, often without even realizing it, as sugar lurks in many of the foods and drinks we consume daily. But let's not jump to conclusions. While it's true that too much sugar can be detrimental to our health, it's important to remember that not all sugars are created equally. For instance, the naturally occurring sugars in fruits come with fiber, water, and various beneficial compounds, so they are much healthier than the refined sugar found in confectionery. So, is sugar really the enemy? Stick around as we explore the pros and cons of sweeteners, whether these sugar alternatives are truly a healthier choice. Sugar has been vilified in recent years, but what's the real story? Let's begin by acknowledging that sugar isn't inherently evil. It plays a vital role in our body's functionality. It's our primary energy source, with glucose being the preferred fuel for our brain, central nervous system, and red blood cells. It's the spark that lights the fire of our metabolism, providing immediate energy when we need it the most. On the flip side, consuming sugar in excess can increase the risk of heart disease and negatively impact our dental health. A common belief is that sugar-free soft drinks are healthier alternatives. That's not entirely accurate. While these beverages eliminate the sugar content, they often compensate by adding artificial sweeteners, which have their own set of health implications. Some studies suggest that these sweeteners can lead to increased cravings for sweet foods and drinks, potentially contributing to weight gain. But it's not just about weight. Research has also shown that artificial sweeteners can negatively impact gut health, leading to digestive issues. Plus, they may have an effect on glucose metabolism. It's also worth noting that there are different types of sugars. Fructose, found naturally in fruits, doesn't raise blood glucose levels as much as sucrose or glucose. However, when consumed in large amounts, as in sugary drinks, it can lead to increased blood lipids and insulin resistance. In the end, it's all about balance. Sugar, in moderation, can be part of a healthy diet. It's when we start to overindulge that problems occur. It's also essential to be mindful of the types of sugar we're consuming and the source of that sugar. So sugar isn't all bad, but too much of anything is bad for you. If sugar can be a problem, what about artificial sweeteners? Are they the solution? Well, in our quest to find a healthier substitute for sugar, we've created a host of alternatives. The most common ones you'll come across are aspartame and stevia. Aspartame is a low-calorie sweetener made from 2 amino acids and is about 200 times sweeter than sugar. It's used in a wide array of diet foods and beverages because it adds sweetness without the calories. However, it's not without its controversies. Some research suggests it could lead to headaches, digestive problems, and even mood changes in some individuals. On the other hand, we have stevia, a sweetener derived from the leaves of the Stevia rebaudiana plant. It's a popular choice because it's natural and calorie-free. It's also about 200 to 300 times sweeter than sugar, so a little goes a long way. But just like aspartame, it's not without its downsides. Some people find that it has a bitter aftertaste, and it may cause digestive issues in large amounts. However, it's important to note that while these alternatives may be lower in calories, they're not necessarily healthier. Research is still ongoing, but some studies suggest that consuming large amounts of artificial sweeteners could lead to health problems like metabolic syndrome and even type 2 diabetes. If you find this content interesting, then please be a darling and leave a like on the video. It might help us reach more fabulous people like you. Thanks. So what's the final verdict on sugar and its alternatives? We've discovered that sugar, in its many forms, is an integral part of our diets, but it's vital to keep its intake in check. Overconsumption can lead to a list of health issues. We've also debunked the myth that sugar-free soft drinks are healthier. While they may be devoid of sugar, they often contain artificial sweeteners, which, as we've learned, come with their own set of health concerns. But let's not demonize sugar and sweeteners entirely. They have their place in our diets, providing energy and enhancing the flavor of our foods. The key is moderation and making informed choices about what we put into our bodies. Hey, this is only our second video. Have you seen this one over here? You could become one of our first subscribers with just one click, just down there. Feels good, doesn't it? Now, you deserve some chocolate.